The glitch. The flickering street lamp cast long, skeletal shadows as Sarah hurried home, her phone clutched tight. She was obsessed with finding the perfect jump scare for her next short video. Something truly original. Tonight, she thought she'd found it. She'd been scrolling through an old, forgotten video app, one of those quirky pre-YouTube relics, when she stumbled upon a user named Echoes. Their only upload was a grainy, 5-second clip titled Playback. It showed a static-filled shot of an empty room. But something about the silence, the almost imperceptible tremor in the camera, had given her a prickle of unease. Back in her room, Sarah pulled up Playback on her laptop, ready to dissect it, to find its secret. She hit play. The static-filled room appeared. Nothing. Then, a tiny flicker, like a shadow dancing in the corner of her eye. She paused, rewound. There. For a split second, a figure, impossibly thin and dark, seemed to be pressed against the back wall, almost blending into the shadows. Sarah's heart thumped. This was it. She started recording her reaction, a wide grin on her face. Okay, so this playback video is seriously creepy, she narrated, leaning closer to the screen. There's this weird glitch, almost, where you can just barely see dash. She stopped mid-sentence. On her laptop screen, the playback video had changed. The figure was no longer just a flicker. It was clearer now, distinct, its head tilted at an unnatural angle. And it was no longer against the back wall. It was in the middle of the room, facing the camera. Sarah's breath hitched. She stared, unblinking, at the screen. The figure's eyes, 2 pinpricks of white in the darkness, seemed to bore directly into her. A cold dread seeped into her bones. This wasn't a glitch. This wasn't some clever editing trick. Then, slowly, agonizingly slowly, the figure on the screen began to raise a hand. Its fingers were long, too long, and skeletal. It pointed. Not at the screen. Not at the laptop. It pointed directly at her. Sarah screamed, a raw, choked sound, and slammed her laptop shut. The sudden darkness in her room was absolute, suffocating. She scrambled backwards, knocking over her chair, her eyes wide with terror. A chilling whisper slithered through the silence, right next to her ear. It sounded like static, like rustling paper, and something else. A voice, thin and dry as old bones.